Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. We're going to the moon in this episode, and this is the rocket I've built. I have no idea if it's going to make it. It's kind of a little bit, well, maybe a bit over-engineered. Maybe not, I don't know. This is the S4. This is the one that I built last episode, but never launched. Craft has too many parts. The vehicle assembly building can't support... Wait, over 30 parts. It's got 34 parts. I need to remove some stuff. Well, the obvious ones to remove are those. That's 3. So I need to remove one more part. It's not really... I suppose I could get one battery rather than... Just put one battery on then instead of 2. I think that's 30 parts dead on now. 30 parts spot on. Let's save that again. And launch again. Oh, what now? The craft is too heavy. The launch pad can't support vessels heavier than 18 tons. Your total... Oh, 40 tons. So we're going to have to do something about that. I wonder if we can... No. Exit. Well, I'm not getting to the moon on 18... Well, I probably could, but it's... I could afford that upgrade. And that will go up to 140 tons. Okay, so we've upgraded... Oh, launch pad's now upgraded. We should still come out of this with a profit even after this mission. So let's try again. Oh. The vessel contains experimental parts which are not available. Rechargeable battery pack. Have I not... I've fitted a... There we go. Fitted a battery pack that I hadn't paid for. Here we go. Alright, so let's just double check this. Okay, everything looks good. Jebediah Kermit is in the pilot seat. So, I've left so hang on, let's have a look. So these are my contracts. So there's them 4. I can actually do all 4 of those without leaving the craft. So that's good. And then those 2, the test Separatrons. So they've got Separatrons attached to the outside. They're going to launch with the engines, which is good. So, let's get that up. Yeah. And launch. So there we go. 1 mission complete. So let's just throttle down. Okay, I'm finding it slightly difficult actually to keep my ship on course here. Problem is I've got no RCS, I've got no flywheels, all the usual stuff that you use to control are not available for me, so I can't fit them. As soon as these boosters are gone though, I should gain a bit more control of the ship. Oh, this is terrible. It's all over the place. There we go. A bit more control now. So let me... Hang on. Look at this. It's... No. Which way do I need to be going? There we go, that's the way. There we go, perfect. Well, not perfect, but it was not bad. Let's have a look. It's close enough. Let's just start moving into orbital now. Once I've unlocked the SAS modules, this thing is going to be so much easier to control. But for now, I've got to try and get to the moon using this impossible to control thing. Let's see. It's growing, that's good. Really out of fuel. Next stage, getting easier to control as we go. Gonna throttle this stage down a bit. Yeah, perfect. We don't need to be at full power here. I need to say this stage, I'm hoping, will get me to the moon. Which I think it probably should, actually. Let's bring that up. So we just need to be in orbit, which is above 70. So 75 is a good number, because it's going to drop a little bit now from air resistance. That's fine. So let's speed along. We still can't place them down. It must be an upgrade I've not got yet. Maybe it's a pilot upgrade, actually. Okay, that should be enough. The only problem is I've got to try and guess now the moon orbit. Oh, I'm using a lot of fuel up. Yeah, a lot of fuel. Don't think that's going to be enough. Can we see the moon? We can see the moon. Which means it's typically you burn as it comes onto the horizon. Do you know, I've got this horrible feeling I'm going to make it to the moon, but not be able to get back. I might end up having to just do those first two. Right, do you know what? I think let's spin myself around. No, it's not gonna. Come on, spin around. There it is. Right. There we go. So it's as the moon crosses the horizon, you perform the burn. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Let's have a look how much fuel this uses. Very efficient engine this, but on a very small ship. But if it uses more than half my fuel, that's too much. Is that going to reach the moon? I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. So I'm just going to have to go with it, I think. Will the moon grab me? I don't seem to have the upgrades yet to be able to see the tracking station. That must be good. Yes, I did it. Okay. So, retrograde lock. Let's get into orbit and then we'll decide from orbit what we're going to do. How much fuel we have left. Okay. Right, we've achieved orbit. I don't think we're going to have... Oh, that is such a small amount of fuel left. We've achieved orbit around the moon. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around the moon. So we can do a crew report. We can transmit that for maximum science. There's our new Excellent. And we're going to take one of these guys. And we're going to keep that. So now we should have... yes. So now we've got to land and transmit from the surface. Now, we don't actually have to come back. It says we could just transmit data. Which could end up being what we do, because I'm not sure we're going to have enough fuel to land here. Or we will have enough fuel to land. We won't have enough fuel to take off again. And something is using up quite a lot of electricity. Yeah. Really quickly. I wonder what could be doing that. Okay. Right, so let's so we're gonna auto save. Let's drop this down. And that'll do. We're going to try and land in that crater. Let's get the fuel up. So, what you've got to do when you're performing a burn for the absolute maximum fuel efficiency, it's called a suicide burn. It's where you burn at the last minute. You use all your fuel at the last possible moment. Let's bring the gear out. So we're currently at 19,010. 600 meters per second. That's a lot. Let's just bleed off a bit of speed. Oh God. Gonna run out of fuel. Yeah, that is a crash waiting to happen. Unfortunately, can we load? So we're not going to have enough fuel to land. That's a shame. We can go home though. Let's try and figure this one out. I can never remember which way they want me to do it is. I think it's on. You do it when you're on that side, if I remember. Oh, I'm orbiting this way. I'm trying to remember. The moon's going that way. I need to fly off this. Yeah. So I need to do it on the other side. Oh, that might be the wrong one. Oh, damn it. You can't see the predicted orbits. Yeah, I got that wrong. Oh, maybe I can save it. Oh, I'm going this way. Wonderful. Well, while I'm here, I might as well use the other goo. least I got a load of science, even if I don't complete the mission. Might be able to unlock the RCS thrusters or something. That's oh, that's within the planet. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Never mind. Oh, are we going to go into the ocean? I think we might get lucky and go into the ocean. Or maybe not. Actually, that's our space center, I think. Yeah. We're landing right next to our space center. Convenient. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Well, we might be able to, we've got enough fuel, we're going to be able to save this bottom stage. We'll slow ourselves down just as we're about to hit the ocean. Goes the chute. Let's bring the gear out anyway. Don't break. Yeah, I was hoping this chute wouldn't break off. And then 9. Okay, so we'll slow ourselves down just before we're about to hit. Perfect. Okay, it wasn't a fantastic mission, but we got a bunch of science from it. 96 science total. Funds are not fantastic, but we have funds. Crew, 3 experience gained. Wow. So we have to complete all 4. So we still have to land and transmit data. So we need to rethink this ship design. Well, let's have a look if we can unlock anything new first. Oh, in fact, I definitely can. I've got 96 science. This is the one. It's those parts. That's what we want. Science experiments, landing gear. It's this. This is the one. For that, it's all about that. So we got a wing, cockpit. Oh, we got this as well. We could send an unmanned probe, seeing as we don't have to get out. That might be the easy way of doing it, because we, yeah. In fact, yes. That's what I'm gonna do. Can't afford any of them, so we can afford either one or the other of these. That'd be nice for the large fuel tank, or the docking clamp. Struts. Oh, struts. It's the struts. Look at all the things we unlock. Oh, external fuel ducts. Look at all the things. Okay, we're going to send a probe to the moon. So we have to unlock that. Boom. Probe. Okay, I'll build this off camera. And I shall be back shortly.